Hi, my name's Bianca. I'm 20 years old and I have a congenital heart condition.
Hi, I'm Tracy. I'm Bianca's mum. Bianca has congenital heart disease.
My name's Oliver and I am Bianca's friend of 14 years, I should say best friend.
Everyone who has a CHD was born with it, and I've had 22 operations to make me at the level of health I am today. I will never get any better.
What people aren't aware of is that congenital heart disease is the #1 childhood birth defect. More children die of congenital heart disease in the first year of life than all childhood cancers put together.
I have a pacemaker which is abdominally implanted. Usually it's in the chest, but I was only 21 months when they implanted it, so they had to put it in my stomach because I didn't have any space in my shoulder cavity bit.
As a mum, you're basically handing your child over to a surgeon who's going to open up your child and operate on their walnut-sized heart to make them better. It's a very difficult thing to do. Bianca was 6 weeks old. We had a meeting with her surgeon for the first time, who told us what he was going to do the operation. I asked him how big the scar was going to be, and he held up his hands, which were like the size of bananas, and said, "There's got to be big enough for me to get this hand in."
There's a lot more that I had to do without you, and that's sort of like, oh, I really wish she was here to do this with me, but she can't do this because she can't go to certain places because she won't enjoy it. And it was only as I got older with you that I learned about how serious it was, and then I started to understand why there are certain regulations to things you can't do.
Having had to be on the ball throughout all of Bianca's childhood, and not so brilliant experiences at schools because the teachers really don't understand, but they try to the younger they are. Now Bianca's at uni, she's taken over that role and she explains what's wrong and not wrong. It's difficult taking a step back. When we go to the hospitals, it's all aimed at Bianca, as it should be, because she's an adult now. But that's difficult as a parent, not to always want to monitor what's going on. She's doing a good job of it, though.
It's good to see that you can do more now.
Yeah.
Because of what you've not been able to do before. And it shows when you come home and you're just like, oh, I'm dead, but like, I've had an awesome day, because you can do that now.
Yeah.
And you have a lot more individuality. Like, you don't have to do as much stuff with mum anymore, and you don't have to have, like, certain things in certain manners.
Yeah.
You can just sort of, like, you're a lot more loose about it now that you know that you can take care of it yourself.
Unfortunately, I know that a lot of kids my age and younger that have a CHD get a lot of like panic attacks. There's actually studies going on at the moment to find out if both the patient and the mother or the father, or both, whoever was like in hospital with them, gets PTSD because of all the stress and all the really stressful situations that they go through. Like, I get flashbacks whenever I smell bleach or whenever I smell like cleaning products, because it just takes me back to the hospital. It takes me back to being usually wheeled down to theatre, which is obviously not something I want to remember, and obviously a really scary time. And it brings on like massive panic attacks for me, which make it quite hard for me to, not only do I get tired because of everyday life, I get exhausted from these panic attacks and from fighting them every day.
The panic attacks, obviously a massive, massive downside. Walking up hills was the worst one.
Yeah.
Going to the beach, and then not going to the beach because there were fucking stairs or a hill, and the lift wasn't working, and we would have to spend 20 minutes walking up a hill, and then seeing how it affects you makes me sort of think, like, shit, her body is actually not capable of doing so many like half basic tasks.
One of the effects from anything as major as this health-wise is that parents and the kids can suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, panic attacks, anxieties, which I think I suffer from, and I know Bianca does as well. That curtails more of Bianca's life than the heart condition does now, and it's not recognised, and it's something that should be recognised.
To deal with stress, I bought myself a puppy this term, and it's really helped with my stress because this little bundle of joy sort of gives me something to concentrate on that isn't stressful and that isn't kind of anything that makes me want to cry like uni, like when uni's stressful and stuff. I can't concentrate on it, so I've got this little thing to make sure that I look after him and, you know, I can focus on him and stuff like that. So I bought a little teddy.
Bianca's condition still affects us as a family. Everything has to be planned about how tired Bianca will be, or how much activity she's had in the week running up to anything that we're planning to do. If she's ill, we can't go on something or do something. But we have done some really fun things, and it's not all bad. We spent the day on the Harry Potter set through the Starlight Foundation, and Bianca got a wish for that. We went to the Harry Potter premiere, and every now and again, Bianca goes to gigs in London and uses what we call the Bianca card, where she can get a friend in as a carer, and go on the disabled bit and get a really good view.
That's the best part.
Oh, also, she's got a gold Blue Peter badge.
It was horrible seeing you go through it all, because it gives you more of a perspective on the life that you have. And seeing how strong you were through all of it really makes me realise how much of a person that you are. Like, you did so much.
Don't cry.
Stop.